talk about your Yoni, how to take care naturally. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things like BV. Let's talk about Yonis. I want to talk about your Yoni. Let's talk about Yonis. I want to teach you about your Yoni. Yes, what's up? It is your girl, the Yoni G. Peace. All the way in Miami. Wanted to come and chat with you guys about the difference between Yoni pearls and Yoni steams, okay? Pearls are a small herb-filled, usually galls filled with herbs that excuse me, have been made into tampons that you can insert in you and leave from 24 to 72 hours. And they're supposed to, quote unquote, detox your womb. Yoni steaming is sitting on top of a pot of herbs that have been simmered for 10 to 15 minutes and allowing that steam to permeate or to hit your vagina to help to maintain pH balance. It helps with period issues, endometriosis, cramps, frequent yeast infections and bacteria infections. If you've just had a child and are trying to heal an episiotomy, hemorrhoids, the list goes on and on with steams. The difference between the two and why I do not recommend pearls. I do not recommend pearls because, unless you have frequent yeast infections and bacteria infections already, only because you're already used to that. So it's not going to be anything different, okay? And that's just kind of, you know what I mean? If you're not suffering from that, then that's what you're going to cause a problem, okay? Because your Yoni is naturally cleaning, period. You don't have to insert anything in there to detox it or to free anything else in there. It's going to naturally do what it needs to do. The problem is we don't always do what we need to do, and that's what throws off the pH balance. Leaving the pearls inside, of course you're going to pull out. The pictures are so intriguing because you're going to pull out, it's going to have anything from blood to extra discharge on there because you've allowed this to sit inside of you. And anything that you stick in you and leave, if you put a tampon in you and forget about it and leave it for a few days, you're going to pull out a lot of stuff. It's because your body is already trying to cleanse itself and fight off the foreign object that's inside of it. That's what all of that is, okay? So it's not like it's pulling out anything that's been sitting in you that just, steaming is less evasive, but it still helps to prevent some of those issues that I was talking about, period issues, frequent yeast infections and bacteria infections, but it doesn't in a less evasive way. You're just going to be sitting there, so it's not harmful in any way, and there are not going to be any negative side effects that you can have from those pearls, okay? So that's why, to answer the question that I've been getting, that's why I don't carry those anymore. I had to educate myself some more and realize that I really wanted to promote things that are going to make you whole and heal, okay? So as I learn to grow, I'm going to be sharing the information with you. Okay, so another question, what can I do if I do suffer from frequent yeast infections and bacteria infections? Key thing with us that we don't want to hear about is our diet. We have to have an alkaline diet. Like, your pH balance is everything, okay? And when it's off, that's what throws your girl off, okay? So eating an electric diet, as they call it, Dr. Sabi has a lot of things on, if you want to Google him, you can find a whole slew, like an actual diet to go by with foods that he recommended and everything else. You can just Google alkaline diets as well. They'll have a whole list of things, foods that you should eat that are alternatives to some of the things that we put in our body. So changing your diet is one thing. Sprays and perfumes, soaps, all of those things need to be natural. Honestly, you're supposed to wash your vagina with just your hand and water, but that's like a whole other video. We'll talk about that another time. Your vagina is not a bouquet of flowers. Like, it's not supposed to smell like daisies. That's all cute and stuff, but your vagina should have a natural smell. Like, it should not be an odor. It should not smell fishy or bad, but your vagina should have a natural smell, okay? So we're gonna work on the diet, the sprays. Another thing is sex. Using the bathroom. You should pee within 2 minutes of after you finish having sex. Okay, that's going to flush away anything that is going to sit inside of you, any bacteria, dirt, anything else that may have been exchanged, especially if you're having unprotected sex. So that's definitely it. If you're having sex with someone who is uncircumcised, that's a whole other ball game. You have to make sure that they're clean before and after as well, and make sure that they're clean and thoroughly, because that will continuously keep you having a yeast infection or bacteria infection if you do not. That is like key. So uncircumcised penises will definitely cause an issue. Okay, so sex, the sprays, and diet are three key ways to help to maintain a healthy pH balance. That's what pH balance, so that your yoni stays in the shape that it needs to be in, and it's healthy. Okay, so you don't need to detox. If you do those things, you don't need to detox. Okay. Why do I still recommend steaming and not pearls? It's because, like I said, it is less invasive and it helps to maintain that pH balance, especially if you're not eating right. If you are using sprays, tampons and pads, feminine products that are store-bought and not natural, all of those things can affect your pH balance as well and throw off your yoni wellness. Okay, so let's change our diet. Let's use natural products, and then let's have clean, healthy sex. Okay, so those are all 4 ways to maintain good yoni wellness and to help with your pH balance, which is key, so that you don't have to detox your womb. Okay, or you don't have to try to figure out a way to make it right. Okay. So let's keep it clean, boo. I will be back this week with more videos. If you have any questions, please feel free to inbox me on my personal page or through her boxes page. I will be glad to either make a video or inbox you, or if I don't know, I will figure it out, find it out, and we can research together. Okay, peace.